This game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed. It includes depictions of horror elements, human/animal violence and death, abuse/abusive relationships, disturbing images, loud noises, flashing images, lights, and more. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression, or certain fears/phobias may not have a safe experience playing this game or watching it. For a full list of content/trigger warnings, go to the About section in the game's main menu. I am not doing all that. Okay, so this is, I don't know what kind of game this is. If it's a horror game, something cute, no idea. I saw this on Itch.io and I was just scrolling through and we're going to play it. It's called Do Not Take This Cat Home. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm super sleepy, so just bear with me. I just couldn't pass up opportunity like this. So let's just see what happens. Here we go. You're not having a great day as usual. How do they know? Very meta. Okay, do I click? Yes, I click. Awesome. I actually got to read it. Oh great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But it's raining. Yeah, of course, but in the middle of your walk it starts to rain. Okay. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Probably. Could have just watched me on YouTube. It'd been better. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? I guess. You turn to head home when ... Oh my god, he found a cat. Aw, what was that? There are only a few people around on the street. ... Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Okay. Well, that and the weather. Pouring rain. Okay. But none of them react to the sound at all. Okay. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound of the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. Forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Well, that's deep. And that cat's just screaming. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. Oh. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. Oh, it's a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. Yeah, from all the meows. Yeah, I would say so. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. The image is really good. Like, I know it's animated, but that's still really good. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Okay. Oh, meow. Oh. So cute. And it definitely knows it. Oh, wow. You never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? What? What? You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Well, when did they? Like, was that just like something to do like back in the 80s? Oh my God. Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? I mean, yeah, I guess. The cat doesn't answer you. I did not realize he was talking to the cat the whole time. I have you to talk to. He's talking to a cat. And you're just a camera. Oh my God, I'm crazy. The cat doesn't answer you, of course, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box, okay? It's just looking at you. As if waiting for you to make the next move. Okay. Do not take cat home. Like, isn't the name of the game to not take the cat home? But of course you're going to take the cat home. At least until it stops raining and you find its home or whatever. I clicked. Oh, oh my God. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Because it's going to poop everywhere. Do they not have? I have cats. They might not have cats. They don't know. Cats poop a lot. All right. You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself. So you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Wow. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Yeah, that was my argument. Like, it'll find its home, purr, you know? You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, not taking that cat to no shelter. You're going to sleep. It's going to be on your head, on your pillow. Let's get you out of the rain. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. Time for some gameplay, right? No. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home, okay? You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You living alone in it. Oh, but it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. There's music. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. All right. Am I gonna do anything or just reading? You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Okay, I was gonna open it with the flat on the bottom. All right. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food disgustedly and completely ignores it, of course. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. All right, I'll just leave it here. If you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. Aw, you like the cat. I mean, it's so cute. It follows you into the kitchen as you start your own dinner. Grabs a knife from the countertop and holds it now, and you decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Wow. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed, tomatoes sliced. And I called it. I knew it. Ow. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife. I thought for sure the cat had done it. I thought this was going to go straight into the deep end. Just like that now, the cat's a murderer. No, you wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. I thought it was already perfectly placed. Anyway, that was stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. Okay. So whenever I cut myself, I sling the knife directly across the kitchen into the sink. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up on the counter and licks your blood. Oh, it sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm all right. It was just an ... And then again, the cat probably threw the knife at him. You watch as the cat starts to ... lick the blood. Oh my God. Awesome. It starts lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Of course, at your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Awesome. The cat sits back staring at you like, what are you gonna get me? I did the dishes. Huh. You ... You ... Feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Right? Yeah. Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. I had a yawn. ... Right? Cat. Meow. You. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon the cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. I mean, you opened a can of food and everything. I mean, shoot. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. It's the devil. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. Oh my God, it's gonna eat him in his sleep. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV, it's just sitting here going... just the whole time. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. No wonder. What if it's got a taste for blood and it thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. I would put it outside. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. It don't want that cat food. You're the cat food. Untouched. God bless. Oh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how we can calm it down. Who knows? You can only hope. You don't have any other options left, other than tossing the cat out in the rain. Maybe take it and put it somewhere where it can get underneath of something, out of the rain. Find it a group of people to gnaw on. That's what it wants. After finding the number of the local vet, you pick up your landline and you... Should I click save? Quick save? Quick save? Oh, I quick saved. Okay, cool. It's getting worse. The lights just went black. Oh my God. Now how will we see that cat? Just its yellow eyes. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. Out of batteries. Like, it's you check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. And you check the battery drawer and the junk drawer in the kitchen, and there's no more cell phone batteries. You're all out of batteries. Damn. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Okay. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? Because shit. That's why. You look outside. It's daylight again. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. You shake really hard. Oh my God. The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you, and the numbers keep saying like help and hell or whatever. Nice. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes, of course, those glowing yellow eyes. This isn't normal. You reckon? You're afraid. You think you probably done shit your pants. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the shit run down your leg. I mean, letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. You reckon you're just now considering maybe throwing this cat outside, but your vision all of a sudden goes staticky. As soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Okay, those eyes, its eyes hold you still. You're being hypnotized. Right. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round, inky pits. And now it's doing stuff. The flashlight flickers. Yes. Oh, then it goes completely out. And the cat is gone. And it's midnight. Well, the clock's probably been reset. Fear immediately grips your mind. Where the hell did it go? The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart. It's overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How's the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but damn it, it's a good question. But you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. Probably not. It's probably just going to lead to more questions. But no answer comes to mind. Maybe unplug it and see what happens. You back away. Why'd y'all make me do this? I'm so sleepy. You back away from the clock. Slowly. And feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce. But waiting for your next move. but you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? I guess you'd finally get thirsty or hungry or have to go to the bathroom. Something would happen. You'd have to go. I think he already went to the bathroom anyways in his pants. Whatever's watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered dash dash. Let's play. Oh, right into your ear, right into your soul. Oh my God. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, okay? Making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Oh, your legs tangle together under you and you fall. You just fall right down to the ground. Oh, right on the knife. Damn. What happened? A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles. Oh, this is making me hurt. Oh, God. Trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Sorry, I can't read. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of who, what, when, why, where, and how in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. All right. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at, it's that knife. It's that kitchen knife. It's your kitchen knife, yes. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder? No, the cat ate it all. It wants more blood. You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Yeah, because wouldn't it be laying flat? Like, how would you step on a knife like in a way that it would cut your foot? It would be laying flat down. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it, because that cat's an ass. And there's those eyes right there. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, of course, it's Stabby McStab. Stabby McTabby cat looking back at you. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. And here it comes. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight. Okay? God, this is awful. It bends down to lap up the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. Wow, the incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Question mark? Blood? Oh, that cat smells blood. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization, like you had the same thought at the same time. Blood? You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding, and now the soul eater is circling you. You're bleeding. You're bleeding! The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that cast everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you, everything, except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloodied imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. You won't stop. Can't quit. You won't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running because it's God, this is awful. If that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? It's the devil. Look behind you or keep running. Keep running. Definitely. Should have saved. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. I did not realize there was not going to be any gameplay, but this is really interesting. Actually, ending 0, it begins. That's an ending? What a strange little game. Huh. Well, this was fun. Different for sure. How long has this been? Oh shit, I've been recording for 25 minutes. That flew by. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this out like this, and I want you guys just to check it out because this is, I don't know if they consider it a visual novel or like, I don't really know what it is. It's just a cute little game that you read. It's not really a game. I only had like one choice or two to make the whole time. So I'm gonna come back though eventually, and I'm gonna make different choices. So it's like there's only like 2 choices you could make that entire time. So I don't think it'd be that hard to come back and just do some more. But this has already been quite a while, and I hope you've enjoyed it though. This is really, really different. But until next time, I'll see ya. Weird little cat.